Alright, I wanted to quickly document some shenanigans that seem to be going on with X in his game. So on Joe Doughboy's Blue Sky, we've been getting a lot of this stuff. But recently, we got to this, run query. So for a while on the main page here for the Soulless Sonic series, it just said query down here, and like you could draw stuff. And I don't know if that like actually led anywhere, but eventually it changed. And I actually recorded it last night because I just wanted to see if I could bring more attention to it. It seems like this event has like pretty much just ended. But basically it said like run underscore here, and you could type in different stuff. And here you can see the stuff that people typed in, and then someone answers, and I believe this is X, because some of these actually seem to have disappeared, actually, since last night. But you can actually see it by recording here, luckily enough. Someone, I believe, said test X here, and then they responded test me, so I think that does reveal that this is X. And yeah, I want to go through these. So I think most of the stuff that was removed was just like kind of irrelevant stuff, not that important. Except for the test X. I'm guessing they took that down because they wanted to make it less obvious that it's X, but haha, I caught you. Real quick, I remembered one deleted response here. Someone just put in some numbers, and then X said, I can say random numbers too, and put a bunch of binary here. So I just translated it. And it says, random numbers, haha. I'm so glad I spent my time doing this. Now then. So we got the move, so it's easier to read this. So we got Gek, and X found that amusing and said, I get it now. There was actually someone else who said gecko, and first X said, I don't recognize that word, but I guess they decided to remove that. And I actually think I get it too, because I saw a reply, and one of these people were trying to figure out what was going on, so they were counting the number of illegal instructions, and one person just pointed out, if you match the number of instructions with a letter in the alphabet, by the time we got to the fourth one, it spelled out Gek. I'm going to see if I can... Yeah, here it is. If you take the amount times he said illegal instruction the last couple of days and pair the amount per post with a letter, so far we have Gek. This means Lord X's favorite animal is a gecko. So I'm guessing this is literally them referencing that. That's fun. Then we got run help. You made it this far, quit crying. Then run 1977, I believe. You remember. I am honestly not that much of a Soulless Sonic lore head yet, so I am not completely sure what this is referencing. Run program. It's running. Run sonic.exe, the gateway. Run test 2, shame on you. Then someone put in yesterday's date. I'm guessing they put this in yesterday. And X answers interesting. So I actually put in 3 things myself. The first was just the number 13, because I know that's supposed to be connected to X's creation that he's like ashamed of. And I'm like not too surprised that they just didn't respond to that, because first of all, it's in character for X to just not want to acknowledge that. But then also just like avoiding giving away like any major lore on that makes sense. Then the next thing I entered was, I noticed on all of these illegal instructions posts, and on like some other stuff actually, they end it with like what looks like this weird code, but we all realize that it's literally just the date that each of these is posted. You can see in the middle is the year 2026, then FE is for February, and then 27th, and this was posted on February 27th, 2026. And the date's just been changing depending on what day it is. And I noticed that here it says October 3rd, 2018. So I tried putting that in as an answer because I was curious to get like more information on that. And then the very last thing I input was just hi with a heart because I thought it would be funny to see how X would respond to that, but he didn't, sadly. But I wanted to mention this because someone actually put in asking about today's date, and he has an interesting answer for that. But also, yeah, they put today's date, and he reacted with interesting. Anyways, run illegal instruction in between. Run answers. What good is an answer if there's no good prompt? So it feels like this was kind of them poking at us, being like, hey, ask some interesting things. Because at first people were just kind of inputting whatever because we had no idea what this was for. But then once we started getting answers, it was like, we need to ask questions. Then someone put an egg. There are no secrets here. W. Deltarune reference. Run Julie Donahue. You know her. Small world. So this is the main Knuckles vessel it seems we'll be following. Run Sonic 2011. Oh, you. Always caught up in the past. Run present day, present time. So this is why I was talking about the date. Wednesday, October 3rd, 2018. So I think this can mean two things. Option 1 is Sonic PC is going to take place in 2018, which means it would obviously take place about 7 years after Sonic 2011. And option 2 is something important happened to X in 2018 that we're going to learn about at some point. So that's interesting. So then we got Run Sonic PC. Interesting title. So I'm guessing 20... Oh, actually, now I think about it, I feel like this suggests that Sonic PC doesn't take place in 2018, because the whole thing with X is that he like literally is making these games, and so I assume that he's literally going to call his next game Sonic PC as a way to like fool people in thinking, oh, this is like a port of Sonic, and they download it and play it, and then they get trapped in his game. So the fact that he hasn't thought of the title Sonic PC yet makes me think that in 2018 is before the events of Sonic PC, so yeah. So October 3rd, 2018, remember that day, it's probably going to be important. I wonder. Then run, oh yeah, this one's funny. Run, my lord, you are a great inspiration to my art, my lord. Nobody likes a suck up. Rip. Then run Thomas, small world, small world. Thomas. I don't think I know a Thomas in relation to Soulless Sonic. I wonder if maybe Thomas could be like a character from someone else's take on sonic.exe, because I have seen like there are like a lot of like different like original vessel characters, so maybe it's a reference to that or something. Or maybe there is a character named Thomas in Soulless Sonic I'm just not aware of. Then run address line. No address lines here, just address lines. Thank you, X. Oh, because they misspelled address. Rip. Run exit. Leaving already. Run refrigerator. Whoa, you better go catch it. Run. This is a reference to, I believe, Dave's secret level in Sonic 2011. No secrets again. What he said with Egg. Run Eggman, Alice's father. Self-explanatory. Run who is Alice's father? There you go. A loser! Run the window, sonic.exe. Run these hands. What of these hands? Run Amy Sprite run. Hehehehe. Run Soulless Sonic. Not for long. I genuinely don't know how to interpret this. Like... yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's referring to the Sonic vessel? That's like with Julie? Run girlfriend. You never mentioned a girlfriend. Oh no, X is getting insecure. Don't worry, baby girl. Okay. Run home. Not yet. Run Charmy Spray Idol. Not my problem anymore. Alright, we don't even know if there's going to be a Charmy vessel, but they're confirmed to die a horrible death, so that's cool. Run Chosen Sonic the Hedgehog. Title answer. I like that you lack any sympathy. You always did. Not sure how to interpret that one either. Run, what are you? A friend. And I feel like this is the main reason they remove the one that like makes it obvious it's X, because it feels like it kind of wants to just hint at it, and for new people read through this, they have to figure it out themselves. That's what I'm guessing anyways. I don't really know what Joe Doughboy is thinking. Just kidding, I live in every developer's walls. It's how I make my video essays. Run, what are you not? A god. So I heard that Joe Doughboy's interpretation of sonic.exe saying I am God was actually that X is just making fun of religion, doesn't actually think himself as a god, so I'm guessing that's the interpretation that they're going with here. That, or it's like the idea that X has matured enough that he no longer views himself as a god. Run, how are you? That's the first time you sound human. Yeah, no one in this community can be considered human. We're all freaks. Run, Derek Spray Idol. Not your concern. Ooh. This one's funny. Run Splash Hill Zone. Just linked Splash Hill Zone music. Run Wonderland. Ours to share. Oh, Alice. Run Gamma Ellipson Identity. So Gamma Ellipson was the developer on GameJolt that uploaded Sonic 2011. A blessing in disguise. I wonder if we're going to like see Gamma Ellipson as like a vessel in Sonic PC or something at some point. Run Birthday Boy. Is it your birthday? Aw, X is interested in her birthdays. Such a sweetie. Run is EXE a bum. EXE stands for executable file. Troglodyte. Run query. It's running. Run the jester. I was right. Ha ha ha. This is an interesting one. So, We know one of X's guardians is a jester. That's like the first thing I think of. But I don't know why X would respond, I was right. Run Amy Vessel Soul. Missing our games already. I got plenty more toys for us to play with. And as Sweepstakes trained me, I hovered my mouse over every last one of these to check if there was like a secret link, but I didn't find anything. I'm doing it again now, I can't help myself. I just remembered that I didn't make my mouse visible for this recording, so you can't actually see me moving my mouse over them. Oh well. Run, White Rabbit. I won. So, X is like at odds with the Eggman Vessel, and he's got the Eggman Vessel's daughter, so yeah, that makes sense. And last one, run, game over, goodbye. When the time comes, you will know it's me. And we got this, run, game over. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Also, just this person is so real for this. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Her name is Kylie. We got her name. It's the Amy Vessel. X thinks that she's a cheater for some reason. I don't know what that means. This is wild. Okay, bye. So I wasn't actually sure when I was like planning to post this whole thing because I wanted to like see if there was like more stuff, but I just noticed they got rid of the Q&A, so I'm really glad that I recorded everything, so I might, I guess, go ahead and just release this as a short little video thing. Yeah. Okay, thanks for watching, or I don't know what I'm supposed to do now.